Well, hello there, friends, and welcome back. Well, hello there, strangers. Welcome back, guys, and thank you for being here. Robbie and I are here at everybody's favorite supercenter, Walmart, because in this video, we're going to do a $50 Walmart challenge. This isn't going to be your typical $50 Walmart challenge. What Robbie and I intend to do here is look at everyday household items, see how we can't turn those into survival gear. This next part here, everything we buy is going to dictate how our evening goes. It's going to be quite the adventure. We're glad to have you around. So Robbie and I need to structure this in a way that we have shelter, we have fire, and we have some form of food. Shelter comes first. We have to stay dry. We have to be able to stay out of the elements. That's most important. Fire is second most important. We're into the fall here in Northern Ontario. It's been dipping down into single digits lately, so we have to make sure that we stay warm. The next piece is food. What we're really hoping for is that we can maybe forage for food, try our hand at fishing. Having a knife is going to be important, but as you can see, with a $50 budget, the prices are definitely out of our budget here. I think we're going to take a look at stuff to build the shelter first. We'll come back and we'll look at what we've got left in the budget and what we can do for a knife.
So when me and Chris were talking about this video, we were discussing what we were going to use for the shelter, and I think we settled on big black garbage bags.
60 yards for $10, which is like, again, a fifth of our budget. 20 yards.
Well, how much is that? $5.27?
And that one's $10, but like this is 14, this is 5, there's $20. That's 40% of our budget gone.
Yeah.
But I do think that the shelter's the most important part of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Robbie and I are debating, do we go for the $5 duct tape or do we go for the $3.50 packing tape? We get less tape with the duct tape. We get more tape with the packing tape. It's just general purpose packing tape though. Decisions, and every one of these decisions may influence the outcome of this video. I think we got to go with durability.
Okay.
As much as we get more tape, it'll take less of this to do the same thing as this, I think.
So I just went for the cheapest hooks I can get. They're not even the correct size really for doing this. They're close, but we really got to pay attention to our budget. We still need some fishing line. So yeah, we got to start keeping things relatively cheap. So we need some fishing line. Cheapest stuff here is $6.96, and we don't even get that much with it. So I think we'll take a pack. Oh my God, that guy's losing it.
There's a disgruntled employee.
Okay, so we'll just grab a pack of this, and then we're gonna go check out arts and crafts. But it would have been nice to have a big spool of this stuff, but Walmart doesn't restock anything. This is pathetic. Like, anyways, excuse me, do you guys have like necklace line for beads?
We have beads over there, but
Beads?
that's it. Yeah, that's pretty.
You don't have like the line that you put the beads on, like
There should be right there.
okay,
Yeah. They're right with the beads. Yeah.
beading line, yeah. There's only one thing we seen there.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
all we have.
ah, okay, thank you. That's always the answer, you know. It's all we have. Like, don't go look.
We were told that if we continued to record, we were gonna have to leave. Kind of gave a little bit of back and forth with them, but ultimately it sounded like this video was gonna be jeopardized. We were already partway into shopping. We did think about just pulling the pin and going elsewhere, but we had this idea in mind for a bit now, and unfortunately we couldn't show you guys everything. What we will show you though is the items that we did eventually end up purchasing and what it cost us. So I think the total here, somewhere around here, looks like $57. That's after tax in Ontario, plus in Canada they make us buy bags, so we had to purchase the plastic bag for 25 cents. plus there was 13% tax. Our subtotal before the taxes in the bag landed right around $51. You guys got to give us a little bit of grace because that $1 was the Mr. Noodle that we bought. So we're going to show you guys everything that we got in Northern Ontario, Canada for $51. We got water, 4 packs of ramen noodle, gummy worms, long matches, aluminum foil, garlic butter, duct tape, 2 stainless steel bowls, a small knife, fishing line, tea light candles, a small assortment of fishing hooks, and a box of outdoor garbage bags. So that right there is what $51 buys you. And with these items, Robbie and I are going to try and make a go of this in the bush overnight. We're going to make shelter, we're going to make fire, we're going to try and eat something, we're going to try and catch fish. We got our work cut out for us.
Some of these items are pretty straightforward what they're going to be used for, but when we get out there, we'll show you a few of these items have multi-purpose use. So we'll go over that when we get out there though.
Okay, let's hit the road. So Robbie and I just parked at the trailhead, just heading down the trail now. Got our $50 worth of Walmart goodies. You can see Robbie's wearing a backpack. The only thing contained in the backpack is recording equipment. And my wife did leave Robbie a gift. He's got an upcoming birthday. So he's gonna check that out once we get to where we're setting up camp. We got quite the adventure ahead of us. I don't know, 50 bucks doesn't go very far at Walmart these days. And we didn't go with like traditional camping gear. So this is gonna be very much about making the most of the resources that we've got. I think we're in for a night though. I think the idea is get across the creek, try and find a place where we're going to establish shelter. We're hoping that this creek provides some fish. Robbie does know that there are brook trout in here. Brook trout would be a heck of a meal for us to eat, considering we're trying to operate in this $50 budget. Eating some fresh fish out of this little creek would be awesome. There's not a ton of room.
Yeah, right here.
I think so. Like some rocks and stuff, but if we cut boughs.
We're just scouting out an area to build the shelter. We didn't have to go very far. The creek's right down there. Nice view from up here. But yeah, we're not looking for anything too intricate. We're really just trying to stay warm and dry. If it does happen to rain, we do want some kind of protection from it. We're gonna start cleaning up the ground a bit, see if we can level it out a bit, have a better spot to lay down tonight. start there and then get working on the actual shelter part of it.
Maybe we'll keep some of this dry stuff.
Yeah. Hang on to these rocks too. There's
Where are we thinking for fire? And have a fire on the outside of the shelter, and maybe it'll be enough to reflect some moonlight.
like right here is a great spot.
To lay. Yeah.
It's after that, I really don't know.
Well, we can make it work. Like I said, I don't care, man. I'll lay right here. It might be. It might be. Or it might feel cozy until we go to bed. Yeah. Try and sleep like lumpy and.
Well, we were gonna try to flatten out this area over here, but there's a gigantic rock there, so right where I'm sitting, there is enough room for 2 people. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go get some ridge poles for our shelter and then put those garbage bags to good use.
Oh. So Robbie and I are traipsing around the bush looking for those poles he was talking about. We're gonna need a few of them. That's weird. At this tree here, I mean, would have been green at one point. It's just folded right over. Something took that out.
They're not the sturdiest poles, but all they're doing is gonna be holding garbage bags, so they don't have to be super heavy duty. Just getting rid of some of these pokies here so we don't poke through the garbage bags. You know what? It's not even that bad. I expected it to turn out a lot worse, but seems like there's quite a bit of room in there for us to sleep. All we're gonna be doing is sleeping in there. We're not gonna be hanging out, really.
So Robbie and I've got sort of our loose structure frame, if you want to call it that, set up. There's some pokies though along here that'll puncture the garbage bags. We're gonna use the garbage bags to cover this. It's gonna act as like a tarp for our shelter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the paring knife out that we bought. The paring knife here, $3.97. We're gonna use the paring knife to try and clean some of that stuff up so that hopefully the garbage bags stay intact. We also bought the knife in case we catch fish. Plus, it's always good to have a knife with you out in the bush. It serves a lot of purposes. So we're gonna pull that out, clean some of this up, and we're gonna start covering our shelter with the bags. Here's the problem with not bringing a knife with you. I can't get into the knife package.
That's sketchy, eh?
No, I'm just kidding. There it is in all its glory.
That's what $3.79 gets you?
$3.97, yeah, $4 at everybody's favorite superstore.
Yeah.
Might have to bash them off with a rock, man.
Yeah.
Flush.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the right tool for that.
You mean like the smaller ones?
I feel like part caveman. The knife wasn't cutting it. I had to go old school, like real old school, like prehistoric. Maybe not prehistoric.
Pretty close though.
Cro-Magnon or whatever caveman was called. It's doing a good job of it though.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
What?
I gotta stop doing that. Look at this.
That's what you get with a $4.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is not meant for that. I'm gonna stop doing that. That's like aluminum can type damage there. Eh?
Fix it with a rock.
Yeah, I don't even think we really necessarily need that too much. Like we really just want to be able to, all I did was this, man, like
Yeah.
put pressure on that and it just bent it.
That knife, as you guys saw, way too cheap to be able to do heavy lifting here. Not even really heavy lifting, but just too cheap of a blade. Hardness isn't there to even cut these small little pokies that we were talking about. I've just been using this rock that I picked up off the ground and been bashing them off the sides of the little trees here that we've got for the shelter. I'm gonna keep working away at this, get these things cleaned up, and then we'll get this thing covered.
There goes our bag.
No!
No!
No! No! No!
Oh shoot! Oh, I see it. It's in the back eddy. So we were opening up our Walmart bag, that brown paper bag, and we're up on that shelf. It ripped open, bunch of stuff rolled down the rocks, and our duct tape went in the water, so Chris is down there trying to fish it out. We got it! What a throw! See any fish? They're probably all probably spooked now. Get him!
Well, we managed to retrieve the duct tape after a little bit of a mishap. I think we're at the part here with the shelter frame where we can move to the next step. The next step is going to involve the largest expense that we have on this trip, and it's these extra large garbage bags and the duct tape. So together, this is going to form the basis of our shelter along with the frame. I think in total between these two things, we spent about $20 out of a $50 budget. We're looking at 40% of our budget just went to these two items. But they're super important because this is going to make up our shelter. It's going to keep us dry and away from the elements. Sure beats the hours we put into that stupid A-frame.
Yeah.
So we might like button up a door and stuff closer to when we're actually crawling in for bed. This rock should give us a good spot to maybe light a fire this evening, potentially warm that shelter. I don't know how well it'll warm. The paper bag from Walmart that we bought is ripped all to heck. We've got some stuff scattered about. But we're gonna switch gears here. I think we're gonna try our hand at maybe some fishing. And we're relying entirely on what we purchased at Walmart for the fishing. We've got some fishing lines, some hooks, and some artificial bait. We inadvertently forgot the tripod. It's making filming a little challenging, so we're gonna resort to plan B. We built a very crude tripod out of 3 pieces of sticks, and the duct tape's coming to the rescue yet again. Oh boy. What do you think? Is that gonna work?
I think so.
Good?
Yep. Perfect.
So Robbie and I have been in the bush for a little bit. We're about 25 to 6. The sun has dipped down now behind the hillside. It's starting to cool off a little. We're getting kind of hungry. We got some ramen noodle. I think it costs us about $1.50 between the two of us, and we could just go with the ramen noodle. But that isn't going to be enough, I don't think, to hold us over through the night. Robbie managed to pick up a couple of items. The line, I think, cost us about $7. He got us some fishing hooks. I think they were like 97 cents at Walmart. It says that there's 6 included. I just counted. There's only 5 in the package. So we have to make sure that we make the best use of those that we can. Berkeley power baits, artificial worms, plastic worms at Walmart.
we're not in the budget.
We're not in the budget. However, we got some gummy worms here. These were like $1.50. Worst case scenario, if we cannot catch a fish on a candy worm, we're gonna eat the darn things. We're gonna make the most of this. Robbie's gonna get this line all strung up. We're gonna hook one of these worms. If this doesn't work for us, we are gonna forage for worms under rocks and logs and grubs, whatever we can find here for bait. It would be really good to throw a little bit of fresh caught fish into our ramen. Like I said, with the sun dipped, we're running out of time here. So let's hope that the gummy worms, the great value gummy worms, $1.50, $1.47, I don't even remember what they cost us. Let's hope this does the trick.
So we don't need much line here. Small brookies in this lake. It's not like they're gonna take off and peel line on us. So probably 8 to 10 feet of line each should be good. Throw one of these hooks on there. Oh, I hope we catch a fish. Bobbers weren't in the budget, so we're gonna try some duct tape, balled up. I know it floats. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work. We're gonna see what happens, though. It's really our only option right now.
All right, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, so Chris is gonna try the gummy worms. I'm gonna go with the real authentic thing, and we'll see. I'd be so happy if he caught a fish with the gummy worms, but we'll see what happens.
There's the gummy worm. I'm gonna have to rip this stuff.
Doesn't look too bad.
I mean, they bite plastic, right?
Normally they do. I've never tried it here.
Yeah, we need like a really small piece of. I mean, if we were trying to catch Chris's, we would have already got one, I think, on these gummy worms. I'm gonna get down to the water here. I got about 8 feet of line. We're way too elevated here. The water's quite low at the moment, so I'm gonna try and get down a little closer to the water with the amount of line that I've got and see what happens here. I'll check back shortly.
Okay, got this bobber fixed at, I don't know, 16 inches. It's usually a good height when you're using a regular bobber, but
Okay, making my way down. I'm gonna aim for this little bit of a pool here at the base of that small waterfall, the little spout that's coming out. It is a little bit of a chore to get to it. Trying to do it while keeping everything intact without hooking myself on this line. Okay, I'm gonna try and set this camera up, guys. The waterfall's pretty loud. I hope you can hear me. Gonna set it up behind me here and hope for the best. Well, I put about 15 minutes in there, lost my bait. It got snagged up on a rock and came off, probably because it's just a gummy worm and doesn't quite have the substance to hold onto the hook. Gonna try and get over to where Robbie is. He's using worms. He's in a little bit of a different section of the river or the creek. Hopefully we have a little more luck over that way.
look at the size of that crayfish.
So Robbie and I had dug some worms out of the bush earlier, flipped some rocks. I think we found like 3. I lost my gummy worm. I got snagged in a little crevice of a rock. So switching gears, got a little piece of live worm on. I'm gonna go back to that spot that I was at. Hopefully get a bite. It'd be great to supplement our dinner tonight with some fresh brook trout.
Getting hit. Yeah.
I don't even know what this is. It's just a shiner?
The brook trout,
Is it a baby brook?
Yeah.
I have no idea, man.
Baby brookie. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's a chub.
Is it a chub?
Yeah, we'll use that for bait.
Thought so. I thought it was a chub. Still plugging away down here in the creek. Got that one little chub, which is basically bait fish. Nothing that we can eat. Trying our luck to trying to get some brook trout, but we'll see what happens.
Oh. What? Is that a brookie?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so. I don't know.
Does it have orange spots on it?
That's a brookie.
Yeah!
I was just looking, there's some line on the tangle on a rock there. I was looking at the line and then all of a sudden there was...
Yeah, we could eat that, man, if we get a bunch of them.
Not quite the fish we wanted, but...
Yeah. It's not terrible, man. That's if we can get a few of those.
Okay. The brookie? Brookie?
Eh.
No! Okay.
Well, we fished for about 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, right until dark, and we ended up getting this guy and this guy. 2 little brookies. We'll get these guys gutted and get a fire made, get them in some tin foil and butter, and get them on there. So, I mean, it's not much, but it's a little bit of protein. Of course, our knife is already dull. Good old Walmart. Just to slit up the belly and take out the organs and all that stuff. Ditch them in the creek. Yeah, I think we'll take the head off too. There's one ready for the foil. Ooh, that's a tiny little fillet. Well, we got some tin foil. How much was this tin foil? $1.44 on the budget. Didn't even really need it because we got 2 tiny little trout that could have easily been let go, but we kept them and we got tin foil, so let's cook them. We also picked up some garlic butter when we were in Walmart. Throw some of that in here with the brook trout and then get a fire going. Full of sand and stuff. Little pouch of brookies ready to go. Well, we decided to go with matches for our fire starter. We got some extra long ones so that we could use them as chopsticks as well for our ramen and little trout.
Wow. That's quite the match. That whole matchstick should have been.
It should, eh?
We're going nuts.
Oh man.
Man, that water's loud.
I know, eh? Not the best spot for this. Wait for the fire to burn down into some poles, and then we'll get the brook trout on there and get some water boiled. We are so disorganized this trip. We didn't get any firewood. Oh, it's putting off a lot of heat. We got a few coals right down there. Wow. Looks like it just ignited again, but I think we'll get our fish on there. Didn't take too long for that. That is a hot fire though. So Robbie and I opted for a couple of these little stainless steel bowls. I think they were like $4.97 for the pair of them. We were trying to figure out how we could boil water, contain food, have a dish to eat out of. They are stainless steel. They should fare well on the fire. We'll obviously have to peel the sticker off. They're gonna be hot as heck to touch being in the fire, so we've got to sort that part out. But I think we're gonna try and get some water going. We did bring some ramen. We got those two fairly small fish. They're in foil cooking now. So we're gonna get the water going for the ramen, add the ramen. Hopefully the fish is cooked by then. Toss a little bit of fresh cooked fish in here and have a little bit of protein, a little bit of sodium, and a little bit of warmth before bed tonight. Water's already moving in it. Oh. Like, I think it's close, but I want to make, like, it's not burning. Yeah. Not our finest moments here, eh?
No. See how that goes, but even if we can, oh,
That was stupid, eh?
well, no, you tried. We thought it might happen. To soften that or not? Like,
Got some matches here. The matches are gonna double as chopsticks. Hopefully they're up to the task. One of the reasons why we went with long matches, because match head on one end for fire, chopsticks on the other for food.
I'll just flip it. Yeah, the bottom's soft.
Yeah. Two small fillets. Everything all little.
But if yours goes to like a ripping boil, just like splash a little bit. Bon appetit. Tastes like 37-cent ramen noodle.
Get any fish in there? Not yet.
I didn't get any yet. Noodles might even be like a touch underdone, but
Oh, it's good. I'm starving.
there we go. All that energy's concentrated. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm hot.
That's like a foot from you.
I know. I gotta move.
Oh. We just finished our dinner. We're babysitting the fire now. We're having a real hard time finding dry wood. Everything down in this area is wet or punky. My sister gave me an early birthday present before I came out here. We asked her if she wanted us to open it up on camera tonight, so I guess she thought that we could use these items, but the rules are $50 spent at Walmart. I have lots of rules that we made, like bottle. I mean, we could bend the rules a bit and have a little sample. Have a little sample in here, please. Put on or what? There we go, let's party.
Happy birthday to you.
A box of cookies. Good thing you opened it though. Imagine you left that in your bag not knowing you had food. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you very much, Dumpy. Appreciate all the gifts. So good. I'm really not. Cheers, guys. Dumpy, I didn't really see it. Yeah, we're getting smoked out. Woo! That's sour. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, wow. That is really sour.
Well, guys, it's approaching 11 o'clock. Fire's died down here quite a bit. We got a little mouse that keeps running around too, but I think we're gonna pack our stuff up, move into the shelter, probably get established in there for the night, kind of button it up, maybe close some of the ends off with garbage bags, try and get the sleeping situation sorted out. So we're gonna migrate over that way. Just be a second, and we'll see you there.
So Chris is just buttoning up the ends of the shelter. It doesn't really do anything except provide false security, but I think we need that right now. I think it's about midnight now. We're just relaxing inside here. We're gonna be thinking about hitting the fart sack pretty soon.
We're spending the night in a shelter that we built out of garbage bags and duct tape. I mean, it might, like, look at the dust in here even just from me
Just
coming in.
any disturbance, man, it just like...
The dust is high, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to mention. The last 4 videos we did, we got chewed alive by bugs in every situation.
It was a great day. It was a different kind of adventure for us, and we really enjoyed taking part in it. These mosquitoes are killing us though, and we're gassed. We're gonna get some sleep. Yeah. I don't care. Close my mouth. The sun feels warm. We've got a little bit of a breeze, but these bugs are just, you could probably cut these things with a knife.
Oh, no. This side adjust that side, I guess.
I'm set. I had to hop in my bivvy. Well, we're both hopping in our bivvies to get some relief from those mosquitoes. Yeah. Oh my god, man. They're holy wow. This is worse than the airfield.
Well, airfield, it was all sorts of bugs and they weren't all chewing us.
No.
Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah.
Look at long sleeve here. Look at.
Yeah, it's not,
Yeah.
it's sick joke.
Oh my.
It's like karma. So it's pretty refreshing to be out of the hammock or out of the bivvy at night and not get chewed alive. I mean, obviously fall's on the way, but it just felt like we were constantly getting chewed alive. Look it!
Look at. Look at. Look at. Like now I can have my head there and not feel my
Yeah.
head's outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though the bag's not going to stay stuck to the rock and my head's going to be outside.
With a bag on top of your face, probably. Testing it out.
Not great.
Not great, eh?
Got a great big rock under my ribs.
Yeah, awful, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, not great.
Couldn't even keep a fire going.
Oh, my nose. But one of the items we got were these tea lights. What did we pay for these? Do you remember? $1.97, I think, for a receipt's been through heck and back.
Through heck and back.
Through a hole on heck and back.
Let's see here. Are they actually called tea lights on here?
I think so.
I think we might have stole those.
No.
I don't see it on the list, man. Did we? We stole them. Obviously accidentally, but so we're over our budget. What's the penalty for being over our budget?
What's this? Site merch.
How much?
$1.97.
Is that tea lights, you think? Let's just say it is.
It doesn't make sense, but I can't think of anything else we bought for $1.97.
I don't think there's anything else we bought for that. There's a couple things on there for $1.97.
Barbecue matches, yeah, everything else is identifiable. I set the pine needles on fire. We have to abandon our shelter. Oh, I did. Big joke until it actually happens. Throw one on one of the rocks there. I got a couple little rocks we could move.
What is that? It's a beetle. Oh, it looked like a black widow. See what it looks like with the light off.
Throwing some light.
Oh yeah. Might be wise to, like, before bed, if we want to keep a few going, just to keep them in there, eh? So we're not rolling all over them.
Yeah. Well, it's getting late. It's probably approaching 1 o'clock at this point. Robbie and I are in our shelter. Pretty makeshift, but you guys saw it here. We made it with garbage bags and duct tape, so we just had to work with what we had. The ground is a whole lot of dirt. Whole lot of dirt and twigs, sticks, some big rocks that we just couldn't clean out of here. They're just way too big to move and to dig out. Even if we could dig them out, they'd leave very big holes. It's gonna be a rough sleep. The waterfall's pretty loud here next to us. It's probably gonna be something that we hear all night, but we'll do what we can here, get some rest, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
Yeah, we're having a hard time staying asleep, staying comfortable. There's rocks jabbing into our backs and mice crawling on us, and I'm in a garbage bag now because it's a lot colder than it was when we went to bed. Chris is sleeping on a battery box. It's just not comfortable here at all. Comfort is way on the back burner.
Yeah, we're not warm. We're dry. We're not comfortable.
Try to get some more sleep, eh?
Yeah, I've been kidding. It's like 5 o'clock now,
Yeah.
so we can get a little warmth into us and,
Yeah.
get some shut-eye by 6. Sun's coming up again by 8.
Yeah.
Just dismantle and get out.
Yeah.
Well, it's just about 7 o'clock in the morning. Neither Robbie or I got very much sleep. Very broken. We might have got 3 hours total. Right around 4 o'clock, the temperature dropped noticeably. It chilled both of us. We had to get up. We made fire. kind of just stayed awake, tended to the fire, warmed up, and just weren't able to get back to sleep after that. I think the goal here, since we don't have anything to eat for breakfast, we only have the Walmart stuff that we packed in, we're gonna dismantle the shelter, try and leave this place as untouched as it was when we got here, pack up and make the hike out. It was another battle. This one was another battle. Different kind of battle though. It's weird coming out and doing this stuff without the gear that we normally use. Even something as simple as a good knife. The knife that we got was junk. It was definitely a $4 knife. Yeah, we did it. We did the $50 Walmart challenge. We got this one under wraps. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Till next time.
We're the Quiet Wild.